Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and happy new month. I certainly hope that you are making as much money as you can in the markets. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about some of the pro tips that you need to be aware of if you are going to do scalping. I used to do it myself. I now am a swing trader, but I do get people asking me about scalping, how to best do it, and stuff like that. So I'm just going to give you my 7 or 8 pro tips for those that still want to do scalping. Because I noticed that people they enjoy scalping, but most of the time they are doing it the wrong way, and they do get their hands bent. So besides time frame, obviously time frame is an obvious choice. You certainly want to be in the lower time frames. Certainly you don't want to also forget about what's happening on the high time frames, but scalping, basically we are on the lower time frame. Some people even go up to the 1 minute, 1 minute, 5 minute, you take your pick. What scalping basically is about is you are aiming to use the maximum leverage that's offered by your broker, and the maximum leverage that your broker is offering you to capitalize on what? On small movements. These small movements, if you've got large capital, if you have got large capital in your account and you have the maximum leverage from your broker, unfortunately for guys in the US, I think the maximum leverage that they can get from a brokerage is around 1:50 or something like that. But we know everywhere else you can even get 1 up to 1,000, like leverage 1:1,000. I've seen it on some other people's accounts. So what you're basically aiming to do with your scalping is to take your capital and add it on top of the maximum leverage that's offered on by your broker, and you are aiming to just catch these small moves, and you can make a lot of money. Just this short move. This is on the 1 minute time frame. So this is 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minutes. This is just 5 minutes. This is just a 5-minute candle. A person would have made a lot of money by utilizing their large capital as well as the high leverage if it's offered by their broker. They don't need to like trade for days in order to make a lot of money. So you scalp with a very small account, yes, you can do it, but it's a very risky. You can easily get stopped out or blow your account. So scalping is usually for professional guys with huge capital and who understand the game. So how do you actually do it? Let's say you have got enough capital and your broker offers you a good high leverage. So how do you actually make money like the pros when it comes to scalping? That's what we are going to talk about in this video. The first thing that you want to do, is to focus less on indicators. I'm just trying to zoom out and show you my charts. At least you know my charts are always clean, but you'll find that people are trying to scalp and they come here to their indicators and they grab every other indicator that they find in here and they put it on their chart. They've got MACD down there, they've got the RSI as well down there, they've got whatever is happening down here, and on top of that they've got Bollinger Bands in here, they've got moving averages, they've got Ichimoku, they've got Aiken Ashi, they got everything. Like, it becomes a messy chart. The problem is when you are scalping and you have too many indicators, when you are scalping and you've got too many indicators, the problem is you get what we call analysis paralysis. As a scalper, you need to be quick in getting into positions, and you need to be quick in getting out of those positions. Now, if you put 100 indicators, of course, you argue that, well, you want confirmation and stuff like that. But the problem with when it comes to scalping, by the time you have made a decision with all those 500 indicators, the price has moved against you. That's the problem when it comes to indicators. So my advice would be only have one or two indicators, at most only use three. Most of the time when you're scalping, it's basically using technical analysis. So you just need technical indicators, one or two or three technical indicators, so that you are quickly going to get into your charts and you can quickly see what's happening, and you take a sell. For example, here you take a sell and it comes here, you exit the market, you are out. You quickly see what's happening here, and you can see our level there, our level there, and you quickly get in and you buy, and when we reach this point and we're at this point, you get out. However you're trading, I'm not saying trade like what I'm showing here. So first thing is indicators. Limit the amount of indicators on your charts. As a scalper, you cannot afford to have 100 indicators on your chart. It's just going to mess you around, and by the time you're going to make a decision from all those indicators, the price has already moved. Now, you need to not marry your positions. It's a mistake that I see scalpers doing. It happens. Sometimes you find an opportunity. Let's say perhaps here we thought it was going to buy, but then it turned against us and started selling. Most scalpers then marry that position. They don't want to close it. They don't want to close it. So they end up turning that scalping position into a swing trading position, which is wrong. Don't marry positions. If you are in a trade, it turns against you. The moment it turns against you, cut it. That's scalping. You get in, you get out. Get in, get out. So the moment it starts turning against you, cut it. So the best way to trade with scalping is to always have what? Stop loss. Have a good stop loss in place. If it turns against you, it's a loss, it's fine. We move on to the next opportunity. I think on that, if you look in the description box below, you'll be able to download the tool that we developed the other day, where it basically helps you to enter trades with automatic stop loss set and automatic take profit set. All you just need to do is click buy, click sell, click buy, click sell, and everything will be there for you. The stop loss that you would have set and the take profit that you would have set. That will help you to avoid marrying positions. You cannot avoid to marry positions when you're scalping. Okay, then on that as well, you need, that's my third point, you need to avoid over trading. Whether you are scalping, whether you are swing trading, day trading, you need to avoid over trading. And sometimes you don't even realize that you are over trading, and it's easy to forget that you are over trading when you are scalping, because you are on the lower time frames and you are looking at all these opportunities that are coming. But you need to take a step back, especially when you start just taking random trades. When you start just taking random trades, know that you are now in the realm of gambling. You are over trading. That's one of the signs of over trading. A trader does not gamble. You need to follow a specific trading strategy, a specific trading setup. You need to understand what you're doing. But when you start making random trades, just placing trades randomly because they are there, because you've got money in your account, then you are certainly overtrading. So avoid overtrading as much as you can. And the next point is have a solid strategy. Have a solid strategy. What are you looking for? What are you looking for when you're scalping? When you're scalping, you don't have the luxury of like swing traders, day traders who can easily switch trading strategies and move on. What you want to do is have a specific strategy that you use. Is it moving average crosses? Let's say you are utilizing moving average cross. So every time the moving average cross happens, you buy or you sell. At the next moving average cross, you close your trades. That's it. Your strategy needs to have clear entry conditions and clear exit conditions. You cannot just like randomly, because you are scalping, randomly do things. You can get your account blown. So have a strategy that has got clear entry rules and clear exit rules. If it's moving average crosses, it's just an example. When the moving average crosses, you buy or you sell. At the next moving average cross, obviously you need to get out of that position. Easy peasy. Okay. Then next point is personality. Scalping is not for everybody. Scalping is not for everybody. Scalping is for people who like the intense, fast-paced trading lifestyle. Like people don't mind to sit on their charts for the entire day or for the entire hour or whatever. It's fast-paced and it's for people who are focused and who are quick. Because when you're scalping, you need to quickly get into the trade and quickly get out of the trades. That's what scalping is all about. So if you are not a person who is that intense, you sometimes take time to analyze the setup, and you want to look at it this way and that way before you are confident about it to enter, then scalping is definitely for you. Scalping is for people who like, yeah, let's go, jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. That's what scalping is for. If you are going to be a person who have to look for confirmations, 5 confirmations, 10 confirmations, by the time you have a decision, I promise you the price would have moved. And by the time you try to enter the trade, it's way too late. So personality, do you have the personality for scalping? Then certainly also your lifestyle. You cannot be scalping if you have a full-time job. You are always at work. How are you going to be scalping when you are always at work? You see. So you are going to choose swing trading or day trading if you have other things that occupy most of your day. Scalping, leave it to people with enough time on their hands to sit at their charts every hour of the day. Then you also need to be aware of fundamentals. Yes, scalpers need to be aware of fundamentals, more especially because while scalping definitely relies on what? Technical analysis. We're just looking at technical analysis, kind of patterns, setups, flags, and stuff like that. Whilst you are looking at that, but you need to be aware of what's the major news that's going to happen that day. Because of these lower time frames, it's easy to get caught out by the news because news will bring out candles like this big, and you're taking a sell position, and then these candles come in and you are wondering what happened. What happened is you did not look at the calendar for that day, you did not check the calendar, so fundamentals came in. So a scalper needs to understand fundamentals on a given day so that you trade around it or you don't trade at all during the fundamental news coming out. Okay, then risk management, definitely a big one. Of course, you are risking your capital and you are using your broker's maximum leverage. It means the odds of also making mistakes and blowing your accounts are huge. So you need to be aware of risk management, money management. Don't put all your eggs into one trade. Don't put all your account into one trade. What you want to do is, if you can, limit to 1-2% of your amount, their capital in your account, so that you can trade again the next day. Because you are making so many trades as a scalper, you are bound to make mistakes. You don't want to blow your account on that one mistake. Don't blow your account on that one mistake. So money management is so important for you. If you are making so many trades, you are bound to make mistakes here and there. Don't let that one mistake be the mistake that blows your account. So these are the golden rules tips that I have for you if you are looking to scalp the markets. I certainly hope that you make lots of cash. If you are new on this channel, please consider subscribing so that you do not miss future videos. Like this video. If you learned one or two things in this video, go ahead and like the video. You don't lose anything. If you didn't learn anything in this video, you can give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. But tell me in the comment section below why you give it a thumbs down. If you are looking to download stuff, I already mentioned about the risk management tool that we developed. The download link is in the description box below. You can download it from the blog. It's free. Everything that we do on this channel is for free. And from those blogs, you can also download a lot of other things for free. The broker that I use, people always ask me about the broker that I use. Their link is in the description box below. Also, you can start trading with just $5. You can open a real live trading account. So if you want to test stuff and you don't like testing things on demo like me, you can simply sign up with them. The link is in the description box below, and you sign up with them, deposit your $5, and you test your strategies, you test your indicators, you test your robots, you test everything. Okay guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.